Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, 0.
May I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to present a broadcasting legend. Make some noise. Show some love for Love Radio's 𝐔𝐥𝐕 𝐑𝐚𝐝, the ultimate selector.
Sitting here in limbo, but I know it won't be long. Sitting here in limbo, like a bird without a song. Well, they're putting up resistance, but I know that my faith will lead me on. Sitting here in limbo, got some time to search my soul. Well, they're putting up resistance, but I know that my faith will lead me on. I don't know where life will lead me, but I know where I've been. I can't say what life will show me, but I know what I've seen. This little boy is moving on.
Go placidly amid the noise and haze as far as possible without surrender. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. Enjoy your achievements in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace with your soul. It is still a beautiful world. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should.
I never needed nobody show me how to walk. I never needed nobody teach me how to talk. I never needed nobody to tell me make my mark. I'm experienced man, I can understand, I know how to get along. Watch a come man, inna any land, inna Africa, inna America. Watch a come man, inna any land, inna Africa, in America.
Sitting on a chair in Times Square, Manhattan, New York City, reflecting on my incredible, mind-boggling, excellent adventure in this life. This is my story, the epic journey of Basil.
I never needed nobody to come and hold me hand. I never needed nobody to take me through the land. I never needed nobody to tell me take a stand. I'm experienced man, I can understand, I know how to get along. Watch a come man, inna any land, inna Africa, inna America. Watch a come man, inna any land, inna Africa, inna America. Well, they tell me of a pie up in the sky.
Sukram Ali, the ultimate selector, Chairman and CEO of Love Radio 5D Radio Flicks, 25 excellent, awesome, international radio stations. The epic journey to Love Radio began decades ago.
I was 18, didn't have a care, felt like a million, felt like number one, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare, but I was leaning, solid everywhere, like a rock.
Welcome to a dream, a lifetime in the making. The epic journey of Basil in the 1960s from St. Joseph Estate, Manzanilla, Trinidad and Tobago to the world.
The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light, and I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock, like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams.
Once a dream, now reality. Love Radio 25, epic, excellent, international 5D Radio Flicks radio stations, broadcasting from a powerful, positive position of love from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet. Powered by passion and music from the ultimate collection. Beautiful, enchanting music echoing throughout the land. Clean, crisp, crystal clear. 432 Hz celestial sound. Deepest appreciation for the love and support from so many wonderful souls along the way. As for those in high places, relatives and friends who felt I was no longer important to them, did not value my worth, thank you for allowing me to focus on the journey, working tirelessly for decades, step by step, brick by brick, song by song, building the first fifth dimension and AI technologies Radio Flicks radio network on Earth.
20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly way, and I recall, like a rock, standing arrow straight, like a rock, charging from the gate, like a rock, carrying the weight, like a rock, oh, like a rock, the sun upon my skin, like a rock,
standing tall above it all, perched on the celestial pedestal of radio supremacy. Love Radio 25 epic, excellent, international 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting with passion, power, and positivity for posterity, a labor of love for future generations to treasure, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet. I'm Sukram Ali, the Ultimate Selector, Chairman and CEO of Love Radio 5D Radio Flix, full of the joy of life, enjoying the journey.
I was a kid at school, I messed around with all the rules. Apologized then, realized I'm not different after all. Me and the boys thought we had it sussed, Valentino's all of us. My dad said we look ridiculous, but boy, we broke some hearts. In and out of jobs, running free, waging war with society. Dumb blank faces stare back at me, but nothing ever changed. Never found a compromise, collected lovers like butterflies. Illusions of that grand first prize are slowly wearing thin. Promises made in the heat of the night, creeping home before it got too light. I wasted all that precious time and blamed it on the wine. Now you ask me if I'm sincere, that's the question that I always fear. Verse 7 is never clear, but I'll tell you what you want to hear. I try to give you all you want, but giving love is not my strongest point. If that's the case, it's pointless going on. I'd rather be alone. 'Cause what I'm doing must be wrong, pouring my heart out in a song, owning up for prosperity for the whole damn world to see. Quietly now, while I turn a page, Act 1 is over without costume change. The principal would like to leave the stage. The crowd don't understand. When I was a younger man, I hadn't a care, fooling around, hitting the town, growing my hair. I was playing around, feeling down, hitting the bill. You picked me up from off the floor and gave me a smile and said, "You're much too young, your life ain't begun. Let's walk for a while." And as my head was spinning round, I gave
on this epic, excellent journey of life, from St. Joseph Estate, Manzanilla, to La Maraquita Estate, James Smart, to El Rigado Estate, St. Raphael, then El Carmen Street, Foster Road, Sangre Grande, then to Valse North, next Moundor Road, Champlain, followed by 8th Street, Barataria, then Eastern Main Road, Port of Spain, next 82 Robert Street, Woodbrook, and Wallerfield. An amazing story full of emotions, an excellent journey full of passion.
As my head was coming round, I gazed into your eyes. Thought, ooh, I want you. Thanks again for being my friend and straightening out my life. 'Cause ooh, I need you.
Formal education began at Manzanilla Government Primary, San Luis Chiquito Presbyterian, St. Raphael RC, St. Francis RC, Holy Cross College, Hillview College, St. Charles High School, UWI St. Augustine Campus, Trinidad, UWI Mona Campus, Jamaica, Eastern Community College, the School of Philosophy, Arthur Lockjack School of Business, CTS College, Australian Institute of Business. So many wonderful teachers to thank, so many beautiful souls along the way, providing comfort and joy on this fabulous journey of love.
Since then, I never look back. It's almost like living a dream. Ooh, I got you. If ever a man had it all, it would have to be me. And I love you. Sitting here thinking about my life, thinking about what I wanna do and then where I wanna go. Trying to work out reasons, my mind's changing like seasons. Seems like everything's wrong, looks like everyone's gone from my life. Friends I used to know around, all those friends were mine, now they're gone. Here I sit and wonder, my mind's deep into slumber, but all that I can see, these lines that puzzles me all my life. work out reasons. My mind's changing like seasons. Seems like everything's wrong. Looks like everyone's gone from my life.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none do much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open doors. What are you hoping?
You can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you give your life to broken and stood and build them up with one or twos. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. Love Radio 25 epic, excellent 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting with passion, power, and positivity for posterity. A labor of love for future generations to treasure. Broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet.
Break my stride, nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You're on a roll and now you pray relax. The road behind was rocky, but now you're feeling cocky. You look at me and you see your past. Is that the reason why you're running so fast? And she said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Love Radio 25 epic, excellent 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from a powerful, positive position of love, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Every man has a right to live. Love is all that we have to give. Together we struggle by a will to survive. And together we fight just to stay alive. Struggling man has got to move. Struggling man keeps reaching for the higher heights. So we plan for tomorrow as we live for today. Like a flower we bloom and then later fade away. Struggling man has got to move.
I'm Sukram Ali, the Ultimate Selector, Chairman and CEO of Love Radio 5D Radio Flix, full of the joy of life, enjoying the journey.
Struggling